Good afternoon, YouTube. I hope everybody's well, and I hope everyone's just seen the starting 11 that's just come out. So yeah, good news, very good news. I'll come on to that in 1 second as soon as I load the team up. And it is fantastic news if you're a Nicola Pepe fan, because he is starting the game, which is fantastic. I suppose is our record signing. Why wouldn't he start the game? But the rest of the team is as follows, and I'll then get the Liverpool team up as well. Leno in goal, Maitland-Niles right back, Monreal left back, David Luiz and Socrates in centre backs, Granit Xhaka, Guendouzi, Joe Willock, Ceballos, Aubameyang and Pepe. Okay, well, let's see what the subs are saying. Substitutes are Chambers, Kolasinac, Torreira, Mickey, Nelson, Lacazette. To be honest, I don't really know how I feel about that midfield. Xhaka and Guendouzi both in midfield. It's a little bit, I don't know, a little bit weak up against them. And listen, their midfield is not the most technical. It's not the most gifted, but their midfield is solid and hard working. Their midfield up against our midfield is going to be a key battle. Let's go and get Liverpool's team. Let's have a look at their team. Liverpool. Let's go and check that out. If I can find it. Lineups, here we go. They have got Adrian in goal, Alexander-Arnold, Van Dijk, Matip and Robertson. I think that was pretty much standard anyway. Henderson, Fabinho and Wijnaldum, again, standard. And the front three, standard. We've gone with anybody joining late. We've started Pepe. Pepe's starting the game. We've gone with Leno, Monreal, Maitland-Niles, Socrates and Luiz. Granit Xhaka somehow walked himself straight back into the first 11. Guendouzi and Willock, Pepe, Ceballos, Aubameyang. I'm not as confident as I was yesterday. Sadly, I'm not. But we shall see. Listen, that midfield, like I said, Henderson, Wijnaldum and Fabinho is a very hard-working three in midfield. We've not got that. Joe Willock, yes, he'll get up and down. He'll go box to box and he'll be fantastic. He'll get stuck in. He's like a Wijnaldum type player. He'll get up and down and he'll do the dirty work as well as the good work going forward. But the other two, Granit Xhaka, don't get what he does. I don't ever understand what that guy brings to the team. I never have, and I don't think I ever will. Listen, Guendouzi probably does deserve to keep his space in the team. He's played very well the last two games. And again, though, he is very, very similar to Xhaka at times, where he don't check runners. He takes too long on the ball. So I'm a little bit gutted with that midfield. I can't lie. It's I'd rather have Torreira in there instead of Xhaka, and I would have been a lot happier if it was Torreira rather than Xhaka. But it's not, and now we've got less than an hour before kickoff, and I'm extremely nervous right now. This could go the same way as the last three times we've been to Anfield, and that's a 5-1, a 4-1, and a 3-0. I think it was, or I can't remember. 12 goals conceded anyway, but yeah, Xhaka does start. Nicola Pepe gets his debut. Listen, the one thing I will say here is the fact that we've got Pepe and Aubameyang both on the pitch, and that's pace. Pepe will bring trickery. Ceballos is on the pitch as well. Again, somebody that will also do the same thing. He can spin and he can ping a pass. And that could work in our favour. Anybody else in Lacazette's on the bench? I'll read the bench out for anyone who's joined late. But we could force them to go back the other way. We could play long balls over the top. They've been sitting up high up the pitch this season in the two games, playing. I think it was about 10 yards higher up the pitch on average than they did last season. So there is a chance we can get in over the top and down the wings. But I don't know. It's going to be extremely difficult. Let's be real. They haven't lost at home in the league for over 2 years, I think. So, or something ridiculous like that. But the bench for Arsenal, if anybody who's joined late, is Chambers, Kolasinac, Torreira, Mkhitaryan, Nelson and Lacazette. That is our bench. So yeah, I don't know, I'm nervous now. Anyway, that's enough of me waffling. What do you guys think? Let's read out some of yours. Unai's selection sometimes reminds me of Wenger, says Solo. Well, listen, any team that has Granit Xhaka in it is up against it, that midfield. It doesn't matter who it is. I don't understand why Granit Xhaka is in the starting 11. I never will. I never will. Torreira should be in that starting 11, and he should be in there week in, week out. And he should be in there next to Joe Willock. Them two in midfield would be so much more solid, but it'd give you a different dimension as well. It'd give you saying, like, not just the hard working side of it, but they both want to do the dirty side. They both want to get forward. They'll both pass balls around, left foot, right foot. Xhaka's limited. He don't track runners, and he's left-footed. And he scores the odd goal every now and again for Switzerland with his right foot, and everyone goes, "Oh yes, he scored with his right." Who cares? Who cares? He ain't good enough. Does Emery take the piss? Says Demetrius. Listen, I like Emery, so I'm not going to slate him. We'll see if it's the right decision to play all these players at the end of the game, I suppose, wouldn't we? But Guendouzi is worse than Xhaka, bruv. Pass the blunt, mate. Lacazette, ultimate big game player. What are we doing without him? Don't dare criticise Jude. If you say drop Aubameyang, all hell breaks loose. So, as much as I would love Lacazette in the starting 11, Aubameyang can't drop him apparently. So yeah, there you go. I would have started Lacazette as well. I can't lie, Alfie. Yeah, I would have started him, mate. He would have been starting. Aubameyang would have been dropped. But if you go and have a look at the comment section on my starting 11 last night, the amount of people go, "Why are you dropping Aubameyang? You can't drop Aubameyang." Yeah, well, I can, because it's my starting 11. It ain't yours. Make your own if you don't like it. Laka, Pepe, Aubameyang all need to start. Well, that's cool, and I do agree. Certain games that should happen, but Anfield, nah. Anfield definitely not. Yes, you've given them a problem going the other way, but coming our way towards our goal, not good enough defensively, in my opinion. I'm all good, Jimmy. Thank you. Aubameyang is better. No arguing that. Yeah, I think Aubameyang is better, but hold up play, winning headers and stuff like that. Aubameyang don't really do that. Lacazette, watch how many times Aubameyang doesn't win a header today, whereas Lacazette's shorter and wins headers. So I would have gone with Laka, and we shall see whether it was the right choice to start Aubameyang and Pepe together with Ceballos as well, the three of them. It'd be interesting to see how it's going to pan out, because listen, Liverpool start like a house on fire. They come out the traps rapid and they go for it straight away. So they can take the game away just like that, like they did last season, like they did the season before. So yeah, we could be having our pants pulled down in about 45 minutes time and getting slapped, or it could be a resilient, resounding, comfortable, good defensive display, and we nick it on the break or get a draw. So I don't know. I'm hoping that we can do it. Don't think we can win. I don't. I thought yesterday we could do it. Perhaps now seeing that 11, I don't think it's doable. I think the best we can hope for is a draw, sadly. Lacazette beat Lindelof in the air, mate. Lacazette wins a lot of headers, mate. Seriously, he wins a lot of headers when them balls go up. I've hardly ever seen Aubameyang win a header since he's been here. United are still trailing. Good. No one will complain if we win. Well, that's true. That's true, Adam. Very true, mate. Glad you've ditched the glasses. Oh, don't worry, bro. Yeah, they're coming back for the watch along. What are you saying? They're coming back. They're coming back for the watch along. Don't forget, I'll be doing that watch along in about 35 minutes. I'll be back with Chig, Guna Eagle Eye. Go subscribe to him. I will be back on StreamYard, which means we'll be split screening. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that. About 35 minutes from now. So let's do a couple more questions and comments. I'll get out of it. Are you happy with this lineup? Says Shay. Not really, mate. I didn't want Xhaka in the team. And I would have preferred to have gone with Laka instead of Aubameyang, but there we go. You look like Machine Gun Kelly. I have no idea who that is, mate. Don't hate, the glasses are perfect. Cheers, Amy. Thank you. Ainsley will get murdered by Mane. Well, that's another one in it. We've got Monreal up against Salah, and we've got Ainsley Maitland-Niles up against Mane. Jesus Christ, I swear to God. And the midfield we've picked, well, there you go. Pray for Arsenal today. Let's pray for Arsenal. So we shall see what happens. Anyway, listen, I'll be back at 5:15 with the watch along. So get ready for that. Yeah, I'll see you all later.